What's going on, people? Right now, I'm joined by someone who's definitely in their own lane. They've gone clear, I should say. Like one half of Billy Jukes, a member of Wolfgang as well.
Jeez.
Introduce yourself for the people.
Blessings, peace. This is Intalekt, and I'm here with my G, Double M, you know?
Hey.
Greatness.
I stopped using Double M as well, you know? So real thing, yeah?
Had to let the people know, innit?
Yeah, man. The thing is, you know what? Yeah, sometimes you have to just grow out of a name. And I feel like I still have it on Twitter, but that's a different Myles still.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about new tape. Here to talk about a few other things. I got a lot of questions to ask today, because for me personally, like say 2015, obviously you dropped your tape back then. Yeah. The music that you were making, I probably wouldn't have been listening to it.
Mad.
Not because I didn't like it, just because that wasn't what I was into.
Yeah.
But as I got older and things happen, you start to get into the music and you start to appreciate it.
Right.
So obviously your influences started in church, right?
Yeah.
Nice. See, I've done my research already, so we're coming through correct.
Of course, I trust you, bro.
Yeah.
I trust you, bro.
And how did you kind of get into music then from the church? Because a lot of people do that, but your personal story, how did that happen?
Right. So as you said, it started off in church. It all was, I think from there, I think it was my thirst for music, wanting to have more music. So at the time, I had a lot of influences from the church, such as, you know, your Ron Canolis, your Alvin Slaughters, your Donnie McClurkins, all these people, the Winans, all those people. And I got given an iPod, and I can never forget it. I got given an iPod by my grandmother, and then from there, like, life just changed. Then LimeWire came about, and then I just heard different palettes of sounds, and that's when the hunger became like even stronger. I was like, I want to make stuff like this. Like, I don't want to just play, and I want to create the whole thing, kind of thing. So that's where that started coming from. Yeah. And then from there, I went, like, after secondary school, then went to college and then studied music technology. Okay. And that's where it kind of kept developing and stuff.
So that class was definitely not a DOS for you.
At all, bro. Like, and I keep saying this all the time in every interview. I shout out to my guys, Tom and Matt, who I met in college, who have been, and we went to uni together as well. But them two, they taught me it was just more than just like two genre worlds. Because at that point, I only knew gospel and I just knew hip hop, like rap. I got to learn like metal. I got to learn like rock from them, like, and I got to understand the discipline that goes into those kinds of music, and like their choice of lines, their different time signatures, like maybe another, like, you have the 16 bar in of just a normal thing, then a completely different time change, and all those kind of just adventurous things that you could do, and then just learning that from them and then adopting that into my music. So that's where it all stems from, really. Okay, man. From church into that, and then kind of just being exposed to different genre worlds. And
I think it's mad when someone always like unlocks that different level of music to you as well, because for the most part, a lot of people just listen to songs and they listen to maybe the beat or the lyrics, but then when you listen to the beat behind the beat or the lyrics behind the lyrics, it just unlocks a whole new world for you.
It's so mad, bro. Like, it's so cool. It's like, I keep saying this as well, it's almost like music is almost like Facebook, bro. Like, and the way and the reason why I say that, it's almost like everyone has a mutual friend. So for example, there's a sound in a song that you understand, and that's your mutual friend. And then you get to learn all the friends around that different sound, if that makes sense. So then, and that's how you then get familiar with other different friends, and then friends of friends. So the lyrics behind the lyrics is kind of like that, and then the beat behind the beat, which is
hold that thought, we want to talk about that in a little bit.
Got you.
But so It Is What It Is came out 2015, and then we've got this one now, The Adventures of Masta Splinta.
Yes.
And this beat tape is fire.
Safe,
like, it's one of those situations, right, where I put it on because we got a few mutual friends. So I was talking to the Asian loner. Yes. And he's like, yo, should we put on? And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna study it, I'm gonna listen to it. I got lost. I was just like, like, what song, mate? And that whole tape ended. And then other music started playing. I'm like, what's this? He's like, oh, it ended, bro. It finished. And I was like, no, this is mad. Like, I feel like with this tape, it has so much escapism in it, and it's just a different level of music.
Love, man.
So when did you start, putting this project together?
That's a very good question. This has been in the making maybe for about maybe a year and a half. A year and a half. I've had some sounds that, like, and they were just skeletons, really. that I just done like maybe a 16 bar, maybe like an 8 bar of a sound of some sort that I liked, or chord progression that I'd put down, or ideas I'd had. And I think it was only end of last year, just after the Billy Dukes tape, that I was like, I know where I'm going with this now. Like, so come like June, I was like, all right, cool. From June till about November, I think I'd had everything done and ready. So I had most of it done by then, and it was just good to go from there. But it was I think you hit the nail on the head when it came to the escapism. That's what it is.
I mean, we've seen a few things on your Instagram about certain people doing things with the tape too. Just, as we're a family show, can't be talking about that. Cool. I'm sure the post will resurface at some stage. Love your people. Valentine's Day was last month still.
You know the ones there, bro.
But like, I feel like just for the tape itself, like the fact that you came off the back of Billy Dukes, which we're going to talk about in a bit, and then straight into this, like, was you just on a high from Billy Dukes anyway and just went straight into this, or is this something that you always wanted to do anyway?
It's a bit of both, but I think mainly it was more I wanted a tape. I've always been talking, and I spoke to G about this. I said I want to have some sort of tape that I can, give to the people that represents how I'm feeling at the time. And that's what it was. I just wanted to, I think, just my mind was always traveling. My mind always travels, to be fair, just to going on constant journeys, and I wanted to find a soundtrack to my life and to everybody else's or people's lives, or songs they can relate to and sounds they can kind of gravitate towards, that will then be like, all right, cool, I'm on a journey as well. And just to let people know they're not alone on that journey, basically. So that's what that was. I mean, I always wanted to make it, so
okay, mad. I think so. You said you finished it in November, right? And now came out on the 15th of February. 15th.
15th.
So what kind of made you wait? You just want to have a little bit of a breather for yourself, like for 2 months, and then come, because obviously like Calitechnus dropped stuff and you were on that in that interim anyway. But was it just one of them ones where you wanted to kind of hit people for the new year, new tape, that kind of vibe?
Precisely, man. I just wanted to give it some time, let it breathe, man. Shouts to Cali as well. She had her project come out, produced Diamond Baby, and I did the interlude on that. So I thought I'd obviously give that space as well to just kind of let people see what's going on, and then hit them with the tape as well. So I guess I just believe in that kind of time, and timing is very key, and also wanted to put it in the right hands and put it in the right places as well. So that kind of, and I mean, it's done its job. I mean, like, in regards to like the streaming and stuff, like just taking my time and making sure it's packed and packaged ready and properly. So I think the cover as well in that time was being made as well. So
now let's talk about the cover actually, because obviously it's got a lot of Japanese influence anyway. Obviously you got the Japanese flag in the back behind your face, and the mask. What type of mask is that?
That's a Kitsune mask.
Kitsune mask, I think I have it in Fortnite. The ones I didn't believe when I said it,
That is actually, the Kitsune mask is in Fortnite side note. You're right.
So that's how you know, that's a bad reference, how did I get to Fortnite? Like, come on. But it's one of those situations where, what kind of made you go down the Japanese influence? Because when I listen to the tape, obviously everyone has their own different interpretations of it, but I see the Japanese vibes in there, with certain like uses of instruments and stuff.
Precisely,
but I can see other things as well. Like, it's let me let you talk.
Nah, it's cool, man. I mean, I think it's two things. I think the first thing is the sound, going back to the sound palette. Like, a lot of the sounds I did use were very kind of like Asian-y kind of like sounds, and I was very purposeful in the sounds that I chose and the progressions that I chose and the scales that I chose to kind of give it that. And I feel like when I listen to that music, in whether it be an anime or in a live action film, there's always some sort. It's almost like there's always a journey. There's always a journey in that music. It's always it's gradual. And it's just, there's an art to it. It's a beautiful art, and I feel like I just wanted to tap into that. And also in regards to the cover, I just always wanted something like, I just wanted an animated cover of myself, like, which is one thing I've always wanted, and it got done really well. So shout out to IP Lobato for that one.
There you go, it looks great.
Yeah, safe, man. He did the jobs on that, man. He did the job on that.
So let's talk about the overall reception of the tape anyway. So obviously we spoke about the one mad one that we've seen, but tape's been out for like 3 weeks now.
Jeez, free. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
I heard it.
And what's the best reception you've seen? Because you did a show a couple of weeks ago now. But obviously that was with Billy Dukes.
Yeah.
But did you play any of the music beforehand, or was it just strictly Billy Dukes business?
Strictly Billy Dukes business.
Yeah, that was a bit of a deep voice there. Strictly Billy Dukes business, guys.
But that was just strictly BD stuff.
Okay, cool. So like, are we expecting any like solo show or jam session soon?
End of March though.
End of March. There you go. I've given the exclusives away.
End of March. You know, no, because it's you. 28th of March though.
You barely said this on other people's shows as well, isn't it?
No, I haven't said this.
You have not?
Nope.
Exclusives there?
Bro, 28th of March.
So, cool. 28th or 20th? 28th. All right, people. 28th of March. Make sure you go and support.
Yeah,
I'll be there if I can.
Yeah.
Now, I was gonna say that because you never know what can happen.
Yeah, this is true.
But why did it take? So you've produced a lot of work for people. Obviously, you've done stuff. Well, we can talk about like loads of people. So obviously, you got Calitechness, who's been more of a recent, frequent collaborator.
Yeah.
It's Ella Frank.
Yeah.
Other people down the way as well.
Yeah.
But for your own personal tapes, 2015,
yeah,
2019. Why did it take 4 years?
I think finding my way was the main thing. I was fresh off the tape, and I've hold that tape very highly, like to myself.
That's a very good tape.
Safe, bro. Like it was my first one, and I was like, yo, I'm happy. This is a great foundation. And I was like, I didn't know where to go from there. Yeah. So I had to take time out and then kind of figure out what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, and who I wanted to be as an artist. Because at that time I was only merely just producing at this point. So I was like, what do I really want to do? Like, do I want to be an all-round artist? I want to produce, write, sing, and do all those things. So I had to that was just me honing my craft and just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. And in that time, I produced with other people, and like worked on Scott Zylo's last project, on the first track on his project. Did some tunes with Richie Saps. So I was working in the back, but just still trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I think Billy Dukes was like the cherry on the top. Like I was just like, okay, cool. This is what I want to do. Like I want to be an artist. I want to kind of hone my craft, work on all aspects of it, whether it be writing, singing, rapping, producing. So, and that's why I guess it took a bit long, because I wasn't too sure, and then I needed to just make sure when I was sure. I had to make sure I was.
I think with musicians, if you didn't have that right headspace, and say you dropped something in like 2017, obviously following the 2-year cycle, it wouldn't have probably been the best work that you could have done at the time. So I think it's probably better that you waited that long.
Yeah, man.
Because it is what it is. Was very sick.
Safe, man.
So it's one of those situations where you can see like a lot of the people that are on the tape as well, they've progressed. Like as well a lot. Like I was gonna wait until later in the interview, but we're kind of going towards that now. Like you think about Jacob Banks, obviously you were channeling your Don Cornelius vibes in the video.
Oh my days. Yeah.
Like you talk about that, you got Kojey Radical, you got Jay Prince, like so many other people. And then in that kind of bracket that we've got in UK music at the moment, we've got like Jordan Rakei, we've got Barney Artist, we've got Tom Mish, we've got like a lot of people, and everyone is doing really, really well right now. Whereas before, I don't think people were shining the light on this type of music before. So why do you think that's kind of changed in the last couple of years?
I think I want to say it's because there's a hunger. I feel like people want more now. I feel like people are looking for something different, and people aren't sure what it is. That those people haven't found the words for what they're looking for, and I feel like what they're looking for is just good soul music. That is what it is. And it's not just the genre as in soul, like the spec of soul, where soul has to have a particular BPM. It's just music from the soul, which is like, which you can gravitate towards. Like, and I feel like a lot of people are now seeing there's a lot of things out there. I think the music scene and just life in general now has become a massive TK Maxx. And when I say that, people are just like, they just see so much, but they have to sift through it until they find the things that they really, really like. And I think also because playlists and things like streaming services have helped us now figure out as to give us these things, what we want to see and stuff. So I think that's played a massive part, and people want more. I think some people feel like something is missing, and now they're finding it now. It's taking a bit of time, but I'm glad it's there now. Because
I remember I spoke to Jacob Banks about November time last year, and I asked him, like, just specifically for him, did he think that he was underrated in the UK? Because obviously we've seen him go on to do like what's the one,
he's done.
There's a Washington film. He did the soundtrack or one of the songs of that.
Was it Fence? No, it wasn't Fence. No.
I can't remember what the name of the film is now. Anyway, he was in that, and he's done a lot of things, and everyone else has gone on to do things, and you've formed Billy Dukes and done that stuff as well. Like, do you feel like in like this year, 2019, 2020, we're gonna see the first kind of like number one like commercial big single from an artist in you guys' field? I feel like you're making music better than anyone else right now.
I think it's that. I mean, I think it's been that way. If I'm honest, bro, like it's been that way for a while. I think it's always just a light just being shone on that, like in that area and that scene. I mean, there's just so many people. Like, there's so many talented artists in that scene. Like, I think it's just a matter of time. It's coming. I feel like it is coming, definitely. I think there's an onus and a responsibility on, I guess, the tastemakers and your DJs and those people to kind of push that music. I mean, it's beautiful. Like, seeing people like Tiana Major 9 get the recognition that she deserves. Like, she's making jazz like music. Like, no matter what you want to call it, like the origin of her sound is jazz. Like, she's doing it and she's getting the recognition. She's getting played on like radio. People like Emma V as well. Like Emma V, she's making R&B. Like, and it's getting the recognition, so it's coming. It is a matter of time, man. Like, I
feel like with the way R&B's made a comeback in the last like year or so, it's opened up like another subplot and sub channel for everyone else to kind of come through as well.
Trust me, man.
Like, let's talk about something as well. So Intalekt is from Canada, right? But let's just call it North American influence for now.
Got you.
You know, like a lot of people have kind of gone over to America. A lot of people work out in LA and get a lot more love sometimes from American artists and stuff. Would you ever see yourself like doing like a whole tape or something, or just going into America and like just jumping and doing something there instead?
Bro, wherever the music takes you, need to be fair. I don't mind if I rock with you fundamentally as a person and we have vibes, and let's make it happen. That's the reason why me and I've never met Intalekt in my life.
Mad.
Like, but we talk like that's bro and sis. Like, we're bro and sis. Like, we just talk on a regular. So that's just how it should be, man. Like, if the like energy matches, then the music will just be great. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, that's how it's been.
I think that's mad when you think about it, because you lot have made like what interlude,
made Body and Soul.
Obviously Chill on Billy Dukes tape.
Chill, and then Diamond Baby.
And like, let's move it to Billy Dukes. So we'll use Chill as the example. The chemistry on that song is bad. Like, I feel like you probably recorded it together. It sounds like mad.
It's mad.
Do you know what I'm saying? And you saying that, it's like, what? Like,
it's unreal, bro. Like,
Intalekt coming with curveballs now.
Bro, it's mad. Like, I mean, me and G, I remember when being on the train actually getting that verse back. So the chorus back, which was, she was like, once we didn't even ask for any changes. She gave it to us like just like that. She tapped into it, what we wanted to do. What Billy Dukes was like. You know, I'm so happy we're coming up with the homies with the ones that hold me down. Like, that line alone, I was just like, she's got it. And I think understands.
That links in with everything that we've been talking about right now as well. Like, let's talk about collectives then. So obviously Billy Dukes is now a collective. You and G, from who G's in Rhythm and Reason. And that's got like Richie Saps in there, Old Boy 10, Scott Zylo. I think anyone else? Have I forgotten?
You got Senna. You have Danny Sophia, Aaron PC. I want to say I've got everyone. I want to say yes.
Shout out to everyone, just in case we didn't.
I keep doing this. I feel like I got everyone though.
And then Wolfgang is you, Kojey Radical.
So Kojey is not in it. And, we got J Blue, Tiny Man, MG, Christopher Black, Afronaut Zoo, RK. RK, that was it. RK is in Rhythm and Reason and Wolfgang. And then I believe that is everyone. Yes.
Cool. So collectives, right? Why is it so important to be in a collective when you're making music?
I don't think it's, I won't say it's important.
Yeah.
But I guess once you're in one, there is an importance, if that makes sense. I feel
I hear
you. So once you're in one, you all need to have the same mandate. You all need to have the same mindset. And I think there is power in numbers to kind of to get that message across. And then once you find like-minded people, it just, you know, to spread the message, it just becomes a lot easier. When you have more than one person giving out the message, then like I saw someone, I can't remember who tweeted it. It was like, if Scott wins, we all win. It might have been you. That was me.
So
man.
it's one of them situations where, because you're all together, you're all doing well. But I was gonna ask, like, when you're in different collectives, is it tricky when, for example, say, I don't know, Wolfgang might be like, yo, we got to meet up here, and then like G might message you and say, yo, Billy Jukes, like, we got this thing. Is it difficult to balance all of this, or?
No, not really, you know. I mean, we all meet ourselves when we need to meet ourselves. That's the realness of it all, man. And if you can't make something, then we got phones. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we can always reschedule. And I think when everyone's got the same mindset, like I said earlier, it's just, you just need to just send me a message and I'll be like, all right, cool. Because I know you and because we work together, I think I will know what you're sending, the message you're sending across to me, and what I need to do in order to get that accomplished. So there'll be times where I don't see G for a little bit. I don't see maybe like Wolfgang for a little bit. But when we come up together, we chop it up, and it's like,
it's all love.
It's love. It was like it was just yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So
I think that's a good thing to have friends in the music game, because a lot of people can kind of feel alone when they're making music. Obviously, if you're collaborating with people, that's different. But like, if you're just making music by yourself, you might feel a bit lost. But then when you're with that collective, like you're saying, like, everyone's holding each other down, everyone's chopping up, having good times. The best music's going to come out like that way.
Definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the Billy Jukes tape, that was another one where it was like, okay, cool. Like, you had a lot of good songs on there. It was very solid. Right. Was that like, obviously you lot all knew each other, all well acquainted, all mates, you know what I mean? But like, was that an organic link up where you just saw G and was like, should we make a tape?
So with G, this one's a really cool one actually, because G, I've been a massive fan of G from before all of this happened. So I remember listening to a tune called Stones, produced by RK, featuring Danny Sophia, and that was a point in time where this was after, I think this was after, no, was this after? Which I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was before It Is What It Is had come out. So I was just like, I wasn't too sure if I was even going to make music, like, because the music I was making, I was like, raw, like, people really rock with this. I don't understand, because I was very fresh to the scene, so I didn't know if anyone was really into that kind of music. So and then I heard G's verse, and I was like, yo, like, this is giving me juice, fuel to just do this thing. So then from there, I listened to his SoundCloud, I found different bits and bobs, and I was like, cool, this brother doesn't have a tape, like, I need to make this guy a tape. This is my thing, like, this is my personal project. I need to make him a tape, no matter how long it takes. This is what needs to be done. Shouts to Senna. Met Senna through Ella Frank. He was, I think, mixing a tune for her or recording, and then I was like, yo, I'm a fan of G, can you get this set up? Let's do this. That happened. We met with G. This is only 2.5 years ago, bear in mind.
This is mad,
but I feel like I've known G for years. The
thing is, sometimes it doesn't matter how long you know someone, it's about the interactions you have with them.
Precisely. And then we got in a session. Our first session, we actually made Sid Vicious in that.
What?
Yeah, our first actual session.
Mad.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was Sid Vicious at the time.
It was just a song.
And then G was like, yo, what the hell is this, bruv? Like, and he was like, he let him tell you, he was just like, yo, I couldn't write to that tune then and there. Like, but he didn't want to feel like he wasn't a serious guy in it. But I was like, bro, like, take your time with it. I made this for you in it, so like, take your time. Kept making music. Then we made It's Over. I made the instrumental for It's Over. Finished chilling. He was like, yo, bro, start writing. Like, I was like, what? What do you mean start writing? Like, bro, I know you can bar in it. Start writing. That's when Billy Jukes really properly formed. Okay. Like, in between those sessions, we'd just come up, link up. Sometimes we didn't make any music. We'd just chop up and just get to like life. And then I just realized that this brother had so many interests that I had in, and like just the same mindset, just the same heart and stuff. So it was good, man.
I think that's nice to see, because a lot of the time, sometimes people get flung together in duos or groups and stuff. It's like, I'm not going to talk to you right now. Like, I'm just going to email the tune, like the beat over or the stems, whatever. But because you got that there like that, I think you can really see it in the music.
Definitely, man.
Is there a part 2 going to come anytime soon? Maybe in a year or two?
Bro, definitely. Well, as far as a part 2, I'm not too sure, but music, we got a few coming out soon. A few singles coming out soon, and more visuals, so that's coming out very, very soon. Because
we've been lacking on the visuals, you know.
I know, man. I know, but they're coming. They are coming.
I think obviously Rhythm and Reason have got the live stream that's going out.
Yes, they got those. Yeah.
So like with with that coming, I think after that, then I guess things will be cooking up. But because it's about you anyway.
Yeah.
So you just keep those things on the wraps and then just surprise everyone with that.
Of course, man. Yeah, all of that is coming. Trust me. There's a lot of stuff that we got. I think I've learned now to have things at the push of a button.
Yeah.
I think not having to work on something and then give it out, and then people are like, all right, cool, what's happening after? Have everything stored, and then just give it out at a push of a button, which is what I did with the Masta Splinta stuff. So I think that really helped as well.
By the way, talking about playlists earlier, it's in the jazz playlist right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a few, bro. Like, it's quite crazy.
Yeah, man. Which other ones though? Do you know? You gotta tell the people the playlist, you know.
Shoot,
everyone's
okay, cool.
It's
on Jazztronica or Jazztronic.
Yeah.
It's on a one called 9 AM, which is really cool. And I think the big one, I can't remember what it's called, and it's gonna bug me.
Come on, it's the big one.
It is the big one, bro. 1 second, I'm gonna try and be as quick as I can. It's in a playlist called Bar, which has over 600,000 followers or 500 followers. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've never heard of Butter on Spotify.
Yeah, Butter apparently it's the thing. I was so shocked, man.
Can I not lie to you? I'm on Spotify free.
Spotify free. You'll join the club. I'm on Apple Music, so
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I like having the music myself. Like maybe not vinyl because that's expensive, but you know, the MP4, the WAV.
Yeah, of course.
It makes sense.
No, of course.
But wrapping this up, because obviously we're kind of running out of time now. Going through all the music you've dropped, or produced, or been a part of, all the features that you've done. Like, what's the right reflection for you in your music?
The right reflection? How do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to sit back and let you think about what I'm asking.
The right reflection. What is the right reflection?
What are you trying to get? I'll kind of give you tips and hints.
Yeah, please, bro, because I don't want
like, what are you trying to show people about Intalekt? Because obviously you are you and you are Intalekt. Yeah. You're both the same, but you're two different people. Yeah. When you step away from the microphone, you're another person. Yeah. And when you're on the microphone or you're sitting behind a computer or Mac, whatever, you're Intalekt. Yeah. What are you trying to show people as Intalekt in your music?
Well, I think two main things. The first thing is that, like, for me, it's just breaking culture. And when I say break culture, it's more like about being able to not be limited to one genre world or one particular sound that people will know you for. Like, I mean, the artists that we've spoken about are all completely different people. Yeah. And I feel like it's important as a producer to just make sure you're able to kind of work with other people, find, have different hats for different sounds and stuff. So I feel like the reflection of me is that there shouldn't be one. You shouldn't be able to see me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be able to kind of figure out, that's an Intalekt sound. I just want to make music and just create with people and I think the more different people I work with, the more I get to then explore different sound palettes and stuff. And there's that. And then, the second one, I've forgotten the second one now in my mind.
You got it. I know it was quite a big question to kind of
a big question, but I like it. It's a good one, to be fair. I think that's the main. Really, that is the main thing. If I'm honest with you, that's the main thing. Just to show people what, you don't have to limit yourself. Break culture. You don't have to limit yourself to one thing. You don't have to have a reflection per se. Like, you can be all these different things in music. So as long as you stay true to yourself and true to a sound that you believe in, then cool.
Okay, I mean, you just broke my question about reflection, so you don't need a reflection. Cool. You can do it like that then, fine. But I'm gonna have to leave it there. I had a lot more other questions, but run out of time. But I want to say thank you for coming through.
Thank you, bro. Come on, man.
Adventures of Masta Splinta is out right now.
Yeah, go get that.
It's even on YouTube, by the way. So if you haven't got Apple or Spotify or anything like that,
man, use it to study, to use it on your journeys, man. It's all there. It's everywhere, man.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, vinyl soon come. I'll have that done as soon as. I'll let you know, and obviously I'll give you a free 1G. So
thank you. You say free 1G, that might not be me, innit?
No, that's you.
You give me something to G, innit?
Well done. Listen, Myles, you got one still.
There you go. See, that's the confirmation that we like. You can just put that back and be like, cool.
Verbal contract.
But where can people find you, by the way? That's the most key thing as well.
Cool. At Intalekt Music on everything. INTALEKT Music. Music spelled correctly, and that's it. Intalekt Music. And
let's get into a tune right now. What should we play? It could be any song that you've made. For the vibe that we just had, obviously speaking for the last probably about half an hour. What should we play?
Man, that's a tough. I think that's the toughest question.
I'm sorry to do that to you.
It's cool, bro. Do you know what? I might play. If I was to, the first thing that's come to mind is "Are We Safe?" I think "Are We Safe" is quite nice.
So we're kicking off, yeah.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's do it, man.